Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because this environment is hostile.
Looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. In the backfield, it's Nimrod. Runs through a man. He might have space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That's It's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to get the corner. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Brown will throw it. Buying time to his right. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Changing the routes with his receivers. They're looking to pass from the red zone. That's it, fly. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
And the Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll go to the air. They're all over it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Wants to throw again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Quarterback changing the play. He's looking to throw. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quick give. It's Cobb. Breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Brown wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Motion from the wideout. Throws it back. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Trying to make one miss. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of this drive. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Staley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Right side, it's Staley. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
2nd down to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. On the draw, it's Bishop. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Volunteers have this offense rolling.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
2nd and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, that's an awesome job by the defense there. Anticipating quick throw, but how about the pressure hitting the quarterback? Really, no shot for a completion.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hardy. At the 20, he's got space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Might as well run him again. Crosses to 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Pop. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just smothered on the play.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Brown will throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Making the adjustment. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Vols decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Brown wants to pass. Left side is Kane.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Nimrod. Got room at the 35. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Drops back on first down. Moving out to the right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 50. At the 30. 10. In with the pick 6. Touchdown Vols. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. He's got the first down. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards in the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Right side, it's Bishop. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. At midfield, he's got room. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Hits inside. It's Bishop. Swamped immediately. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Out wide right, it's Bishop. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Plowing ahead on fourth down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big fourth down stop.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. Auburn calls its second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Still looking to his right. On the run, fires downfield. Right side, it's Cobb. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback. Man, you run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Brown will throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go give us 3, big fella. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Out wide left, it's Cobb. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. They take the lead here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board.
Number 38 set to kick off.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Cuts it upfield. It's Beal. Driven back.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Staley. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you've got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Just feeds to running back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Vols are rolling down the field.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Bishop, taken down. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bishop. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
To the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got it! He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wide right, it's Jackson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. second down, gonna throw it. Touchdown, Tennessee! He got it, feet down in bounds. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. They'll line up for a second down play. Brown wants to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Cobb. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Holds on, it's Singleton. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Here comes Auburn to the line on first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. Going to take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Oh, I bet the QB is steaming because he did an awesome job. He drops back, and he can tell he's got the matchup he wants on the outside. He's got an open receiver, throws it to him. Great ball. right through his hands. Missed opportunity for a big play. Missed opportunity for a touchdown.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. The run inside. It's Pop. There he goes. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The corners are walked up tight. Brown wants to pass. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Offense had a really good opportunity here, and they just spit it up with the fumble.
And I'm so impressed with the defense. This has been a long, hard-fought type game. It's been physical. Guys are tired. But in this 2-minute situation, they're still out there. They're still pulling away at the football, trying to create opportunities for their offense to go win the game. Cannot be more impressed with this defense.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. And that fumble recovery has set them up 1st and 10, all tied up here in the 4th. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To pass. With the catch, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick catch. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot. Dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Keys. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Auburn offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown.
Kill. 674, take off. 674, take off.
He leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here.
949, rock star. 949, rock star. Stop.
Needs it here on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the 4th quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Buying a little time to his left. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now on 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Nimrod. He's dropped.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
From the gun, it's Cobb. Uh-oh, look out. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Brown will throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. He's past the marker. Could be and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn! And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Bishop. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Keeps it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Take the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Take the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Morris. Touchdown ball! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Keeping his eyes downfield. Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky. To the end zone, and it's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.